Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers animated Blackarachnia. She is a Decepticon this time around, not the Predacon or Maximo that we grew up with 10 years ago. So let's go ahead and check her out. And now we have Blackarachnia in her spider mode. The spider mode, in my opinion, is very unimpressive. It reminds me too much like of Beast Machine's Blackarachnia, mainly because it looks the same and it has a fairly similar transformation, and robot parts are sticking out everywhere. Most notably are the hands here, which do not have any posability in themselves, and they just stick out way too much. The mandibles here are pretty cool. It has these purple ones and these black ones, which, unless you have a pair of tweezers, are fairly difficult to move without popping these off, because these are on ball joints, which are too easy to pop off. The legs here, you see in the transformation, is a very original idea that they had going on here. The weapon is attached to her butt, and it pulls out a string. You hear the clicking, and these open and close fairly easily, and then you retract it by pressing a button on the side, and it's very fast. Another thing which you just saw is the head is in her butt here, and it sticks out pretty easily, especially if you want to do typical spider things, such as when you actually have this attached correctly. If you want to let's just say if you're wanting to hang it with a display, and it will, of course, will swing around, but then you would see her head sticking out there. And now, since this doesn't like to stay on very long, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. Now, much like the other Way 2 figure Ratchet, I cannot recommend this figure just based on the spider mode here. Even though spider transformers are very difficult to represent fully, I would say this definitely is the most interesting spider one, because actually not all of them have all four legs, while this one does, and it still is fairly identical to the TV show counterpart. Now, to start the transformation, which is a little bit frustrating at times, just going to move this piece out of the way. Gonna rotate this around, which is attached loosely by a peg and a hole. Then flip up her tiny feet. Want to do that to the other side as well. Okay. And also you want to take the face of the spider itself, and if you can, just slide it up like that. You're not moving the torso, you're moving this entire face up, which pulls the fangs up. Open this piece here, which gives the head enough room to slide out. But to make sure everything's out of the way, I'm going to rotate the arms up, fold these off to the side, and want to try to do this all in one motion. also want to move these fangs, rotate these to the side like this, so, but that's nearly impossible to do without popping them off at least once. Just like that. Rotate the arms down. Rotate these spider legs up. Actually, then rotate these other spider legs up so they form neat little back pieces. And rotate the head around. And right away when you have this in robot mode, you'll see, got lucky there for once, but because of her very tiny feet, it is very tricky at first to get her standing straight up. Now, and also when you look at her in robot mode, is that it has a lot of resemblance to Blackarachnia from Beast Wars, mainly in the face here, which in the TV show this is not actually her real head, this is actually a helmet, which if you look carefully before she becomes Blackarachnia in the Lost Decepticon ship, you actually see this helmet laying on the floor, and I'm guessing that she became so ugly in her opinion that she found that helmet and she put it on to hide her ugly face, which is I found out actually someone asked that at BotCon. Has the gold Decepticon symbol on the chest or on the upper and lower neck, and has the spider eyes on the chest. And one thing this is without a doubt, in robot mode at least, is the best Blackarachnia figure ever made. Even though this is not supposed to be the same character from Beast Wars and Beast Machines, if you look at all the Blackarachnia figures in robot mode, you'll definitely pick this one as the best, because it, one, has a very female appearance. It's not just a repaint of Tarantulas, but it is also very solid. It's very thin, as it should be since it is a female character. And based on the robot mode, I can look over all the imperfections in the spider mode and definitely recommend this figure as a must-have for the Transformers animated line. And the goofy little weapon can also be attached to her hand by turning it upside down and sticking it in this little hole here. Like I already said, this is a must-have for any animated fan, so definitely get this one whenever you can, because I can imagine this being a hard to find figure. So, until next time, thank you for watching.